Well, look, guys, if you're not going to try, then neither am I. No, I don't care. Don't care. The lineup, DJ, you lead off. The rest of you, you can decide what order you strike out in. It really doesn't matter, does it? Bunch of overpaid hacks. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome to episode, I think it's 14 here at the New York Yankees as we look to win the World Series with only American players. And well, it's not going to surprise anybody, I don't think, that we are back today to try and keep our season alive. I don't think we're going to do it first season. The good news is that everybody's happy, more or less. I don't know why, because we've been playing terribly, but everybody's happy. That's the good news. The bad news, well, let's see exactly how we've been going. Let's begin a recap of the series to date, starting with Game 2 in Chicago. It was DJ leading us off at third base. Nick Castellanos batted second, the designated hitter. Aaron Hicks in center field batted 3. Aaron Judge in right field batted 4. Luke Voigt at first base batted 5. Corey Seager, the shortstop, at 6. Giancarlo Stanton in left field, he batted 7. Steven Alamas at second base batted 8. Andrew Nape, the catcher, was 9. And Jamison Talon was on the mound. 2 on, 1 out, and Louis Robert with an RBI single for Chicago. 2 on, 1 out, and Moncada doubled their lead. Two on, 2 out, and Castellanos strikes out. 3 on, 2 out, and Castellanos strikes out again. 1 on, 2 out, and Jimenez with a 2-run home run. 1 on, 2 out, and Corey Seager pops out to end the game. So there we go. We were comprehensively beaten, really, but we had chances. Castellanos twice with a chance that to drive in runs that would have made it, well, at least a closer game. But we only had 4 hits. We really can't complain. Look at these strikeout numbers. Castellanos 4, Hicks 3, Judge 2. Everybody else had at least 1 strikeout. Just put the ball in play, guys. Yeah, it wasn't terrible from us. We had our chances, but ultimately, we were just a little bit outclassed, and it was Eloy Jimenez that got the job done for them, more or less, as well. So that was Game 2. We go back home now. It's Game 3. Let's see if we could extend the series and get ourselves on the board. DJ led us off at second base. Corey Seager batted second at shortstop. Luke Voigt at first base batted 3. It was Petey Alonso designated hitting at 4. Aaron Judge batted 5 in right field. Mike Tauchman in center field batted 6. Giancarlo Stanton in left field was at 7. Austin Riley back in at third base batting 8. Andrew Knapp the catcher at 9. And it was Blake Snell on the mound. 2 on, none out, and Eloy Jimenez hits a 3-run home run. 1 on, 2 out, and Pete Alonso with a 2-run blast. 1 on, 1 out, and Abreu with an RBI single. 2 on, none out, and Corey Seager delivers a sacrifice fly. 1 on, 2 out, and Pete Alonso with an RBI single that ties the game. One on, none out, Kasowski on the mound, and Eloy Jimenez with an RBI single. One on, 1 out, and Corey Seager gets a hit into left field. But Knapp is thrown out at the plate. None on, 2 out, and Knapp flies into right field to end the game. So a better effort this one, but again, the answer was no, we couldn't. Again, it was Eloy Jimenez that destroyed us. He had 2 home runs in this one, no, just the 1, but 4 RBIs. Again, we were out hit, so we can't really complain. My boy Blue turned up for this one. He got 3 RBIs of our 4, and yeah, It was better. It was Blake Snell on the mound. It was the game we really did have to win if we were going to get ourselves back in this series. So it surprises nobody. I don't think we're looking to avoid a sweep today. It's going to be game 4. We've got our weakest starting pitcher on the mound in Montgomery. This is how the playoff tree looks. It looks as though the Mets are going to do their part of making a Subway Series. We are just falling horribly short. Maybe we can have some sort of epic comeback. You never know. These are everybody's numbers for the offseason to date, or this series to date. DJ's doing well, and then there's everybody else. It's embarrassing. It's not really the word I want to use, but I can't think of a better one. I mean, look at them. Look at them. I mean, their guy down here in 8th. Is it 8th or 9th or wherever it is, batting .231. He is essentially would be our second best hitter. So, yeah, let's just get this over and done with. Let's check these lineups for game 4. And this is it. We've tried to sort of change things around again a little bit. It's the DJ leading off at third base. It is Hicks, a designated hitter, at second. It is Tauchman in batting third in center field, even though he's got a bit of a knock. It is Judge cleaning up in right field. Petey Alonso at first base bats 5. Sago shortstop bats 6. Potentially his last game for the Yankees. I almost flat out refused to pay him $37 million. It is Stanton in left field batting 7. Alamas, the second baseman, bats 8. Knapp, the catcher, bats 9. It is Jordan Montgomery on the mound for us today. As I say, our weakest starting pitcher this season, so I don't hold out much hope. We're up against Gaussman, is it for them? This regular season, an ERA of 3.46, a whip of 1.19. He had an ERA plus of 1.37, a WAR of 3.6. I'm assuming he's their weakest starter as well, so that doesn't bode well. He's probably... I mean, he's definitely our number 3 starter, isn't he, at a minimum? But anyway, Montgomery on the mound, Mendick at the plate. And let's see if we can take this into a game 5. But I think we all have a feeling that this is probably the last game of the season for us. Oh! Absolutely smashed him. All right, so Mendick's on base. Montgomery to face Vaughn now. 0-1 pitch. There it is up the middle. And this is going to be a long, long day at Yankee Stadium, isn't it? Quick reminder that there is still the poll open to vote for your Viewers Player of the Year for the Golden All-Star. The link for that's down at the top of the description, or at least it should be. Remind me if it's not, and I'll stick it in there for you. Yeah, because, well, when we have our end-of-season awards, which, as I say, I assume is going to be next episode, though Montgomery's come back well here. That's 2 out, 2 on for Abreu, who's batting .320 so far in the postseason. And has he sent that out of the stadium? No, Stanton's there, and that ends the top of the first. A slow start for Montgomery, but credit to him, he's recovered well there. The DJ batting .484 in the postseason will lead us off. And it is really, it's DJ and the rest. I wouldn't mind betting, and I should have looked at this actually, as he gets another hit. He may well have more hits this postseason than the rest of our lineup combined. And, I mean, I say that kind of as a joke, but it's not really. In comes Aaron Hicks, batting, I think, was it 125? He gets hit. 2 on, no one out. Wait a minute. Here we go with Tauchman, who's batting 167. An 0-1 pitch. Tauchman gets it into right field, and that's going to open the scoring for us, is it? An RBI double for Tauchman. And the DJ gives us a lead. It's 1-0. No one out. 2 on. Aaron Judge at the plate. Maybe we're just trying to, rake up the difficulty level here. It's a 1-2 pitch. Almost certainly a strikeout. No, he's popped it up, though. That's going to be 1 away. In comes Pete Alonso. He's batting .231. Did have a good timeout last time. A 1-2 pitch. There's the big... So we've grown to love. Striking out. Corey Seager batting 133. And he strikes out as well. And this is welcome to our postseason. We get ourselves in a decent position and we just cannot capitalize. Montgomery will face Moncada, batting .220-something this postseason for him. He strikes out. Luke Lowe comes in, batting 167. A 3-0 pitch on him. You suspect this might be a 1-out walk. And there it is. For Yasmani Grandel, who's batting .238. A first pitch swing. That is double play territory, is it? There's 1. No, just 1. 2 away. Adam Frazier to the plate, batting .300 in the postseason. A 1-1 pitch. 2 out, 1 on. Come on, Montgomery. Let's end his innings. That's to Alamas, and that should get the job done. It does. All right. Well, we've pitched to them twice, and we have a lead. Let's see if Stanton can lead us off in style. A 174 batting average in the postseason. He strikes out at what looked to be ball 4. Brings Alamas in, batting 143. I mean, look at the batting averages down our lineup. It's just ones, isn't it? Look at that. It's just ones and twos as far as... I mean, 2 isn't bad, but look at... anyway, Knapp, the catcher, comes in, batting 192. 1-0 pitch, and Knapp has hit it well. It's over centre field's head. Now, is that enough to score the runner from first? Knapp with a... Did he get there? It's a triple. It's an RBI something. It's an RBI double. But he stands at third. We're 2-0 up. DJ comes in with Knapp at third. An 0-1. DJ grounds it out. And that is now 2 away with a runner at third. And can Aaron Hicks, who's 1 for 8 in the postseason, drag in another run here? Hicks has hit it well, but straight to right field, and that'll end the innings. We leave the runner at third, but it's 2-0. Montgomery will face Mendick. He hit him last time up. This time he gets the pop-up. Judge is out there. Should be a simple play for him. And that's 1 away. Vaughn, who's 1 for 1, comes in. A 2-1 pitch. Vaughn with the ground out there to Sega. That's 2 away. And it's Eloy Jimenez, who has destroyed us so far this series. A first pitch swing, and Jimenez grounds at the third. The DJ over to first, and that ends the third. We're 2-0 up. And can we extend that now with Tauchman, who hit the RBI? Was it a double, wasn't it, last time up? A 1-2 pitch. This time he just stands there and watches strike 3. Judge comes in 0 for 1 today. A 1-2 pitch. Aaron Judge strikes out. Of course he does. And in comes Pete Alonso to strike out now. He's 0 for 1 today. He's not going to strike out. A 2-1. And Alonso grounds at the third. And that will end the third. But we would have taken 2-0 after 3, wouldn't we? Montgomery to face Robert now. Robert is 0 for 1 today. A 1-2 pitch. And Montgomery having the outing of his life here at Yankee Stadium. Abreu comes in 0 for 1 today. A full count. Come on, Jordan. That is looping into left field, and that will be a 1-out single. Moncada comes in 0 for 1. A 1-2 pitch. Another strikeout for Montgomery. Now, we have seen in the past, Montgomery, but most of our starters, we can look really, really good until we suddenly don't. And right now, as he strikes out another one, Montgomery is looking really, really good. Another scoreless innings. Corey Seager will lead us off 0 for 1 today. A 1-2 pitch. Corey Seager pops it up. And that will be 1 away. In comes Stanton, who is 0 for 1. I mean, he hit a grand slam. He's got a hit there, which is nice. A 1-out single. He hit a grand slam against... who did we play in the first series? But he hasn't really done much since. Alamas gets himself a hit. That should leave Stanton at second. Oh, don't go to third, you idiot. Stanton, you're the slowest man alive. Just stay at second, man. 2 away. Knapp comes in. He's 1 for 1. Knapp cracks it. Oh, you would have scored, Stanton, you friggin' idiot. Are we going to score a run anyway? Knapp is going to stay at third. And the DJ with a chance now. We could have scored a run there, had 1 out, runners at second and third. But Stanton has to try and be Mr. Hero going for third. There we go. DJ gets it up the middle. Is that going to score 2? It is. Yes, it is. Oh, it gets away from the catcher as well, and he'll go to second. The DJ with a 2 RBI single gets himself to second. It's 4-0. Hicks to the plate. He's 0 for 1. A 2-1 pitch, and Hicks will end the innings there. But this is very, very promising stuff. Montgomery to Grandel, who's 0 for 1. A 2-1 pitch. And that will over to first and be 1 away. Frazier, 0 for 1. Another 2-1 pitch. Montgomery gets the pop-up. That should be easy for Stanton. Unless he does something stupid like try to run the third. 2 away, no one on for Mendick, who is 0 for 1. Got hit as well. And that is a single into left field. We're starting to get to the point where third time through the order, could Montgomery start to struggle? He's got a pop up there from Vaughn. That should end the 5th. Hicks is there. He's not the best fielder, but he'll... Oh, no, it's Tauchman. Hicks is designated hitting, isn't he? And speaking of Tauchman, he comes in now 1 for 2 today to lead us off. A full count. And he grounds it to third, and that'll be 1 away. In comes the judge. Come on, Your Honor. The first pitch swing. Oh, that is gone. Aaron Judge makes it 5-0. Off the bat, that was always leaving. And Aaron Judge, a 6th home run of the postseason. Am I reading that correctly? 374 feet. It's 5-0. How many? Judge only has 6 hits, doesn't he? He only hits home runs. It's my boy Blue, Pete Alonso coming in. Can we go back to back? Well, it's a hit. So that's almost back to back, isn't it? A single for Alonso, and that'll do it for their pitcher. Zach Birdie comes on. Now, we've had him somewhere before. He's going to face Sager, 1 out, 1 on. And Corey Sager strikes out for 2 away. In comes Stanton, who owes us for being an idiot last time around. This time around, he hits it well, and it drops in. Now, can Alonso score? I don't know if he can. He can. All the way from first. It's an RBI double for Stanton. You're forgiven, mate. It's 6-0. Stanton stays at second this time. Alamas, who's 1 for 1 at the plate. A 3-1, and Alamas pops it up. And that'll end the innings. But 2 more. We're 6-0 up after 5. No one saw this coming. Eloy Jimenez will face Montgomery. Jimenez is 0 for 2 today. A 3-1, and Jimenez pops it up. Alonso's there. He makes the catch. That's 1 away. And it's Robert coming in now, who's 0 for 2. A 1-0. And Montgomery gets the pop-up. Sager's there. Makes it 2 away for Abreu, who's 1 for 2 today. A 2-2 pitch. Can Montgomery end the innings? No, he cannot. As it is slapped into center field for a 2-out single. Moncada now, who's 0 for 2. A 2-2. And that should end the innings. Sager gives it to Alamas at second, and that is the end of the top of the 6th. And it's still 6-0 to the Yankees. Knapp will lead us off. 2 for 2. Where's this come from him? Oh, and he's got 3 for 3. Knapp gets a single into left field. It's almost like they just wanted to really, really annoy me, and then they decided that they'll start playing like the Yankees that we all know and hate. A strikeout there for the DJ. In comes Hicks now, who's 0 for 2 today. A 3-1. Hicks draws his second walk of the game. 2 on now with 1 out. And it is another pitching change. Flores Jr. to face Tauchman, who's 1 for 3. Another 3-1 pitch. Could we load the bases with a walk here? We can. And Your Honor comes up to bat. Aaron Judge hit a home run last time. Can he do the same thing this time? No, he cannot. And that's going to end the innings. Is it run, Judge? Oh, he gets there. And a run comes across the plate to make it 7-1. And let's see what Alonso can do. Full count. And Alonso has grounded it and is out at first. We go to the 7th with a 7-run lead. Luplow comes in to face Montgomery. He is 0 for 1. I think he's been hit and walked as well. And this time he's tied in a knot and strikes out. Montgomery, this is the outing of his life. Grandel comes in. A first pitch swing. He has hit that, but straight to Stanton. That's 2 away. Montgomery now to face Frazier, who's 0 for 2. It's a 3-1 pitch, and that is popped up to Judge. And that is time to stretch. 7-0. We are 6 outs away from a game, probably the world's most pointless game 5, to be honest, but we'll take it. Corey Sager, who's 0 for 3. Sager hits it well, but straight to left field. Jimenez barely had to move. That's 1 away for Stanton now, who is 2 for 3. A 1-2 pitch on him. He grounds it to third. And that's going to be an error. It is an error. It looked like a poor throw out of the hand, and Stanton again finds himself on base. At second with 1 away for Alamas, who's 1 for 2 today. A 2-2 pitch. Alamas grounds it to second. It'll move Stanton around to third with 2 away. And Ken Knapp, who is 3 for 3. Surely he can't go 4 for 4, can he? Oh, he's hit it well too, but caught in center field, and that'll end the 7th. And for the first time, we do not have more runs than innings batted. Mandick will face Montgomery, who's still going 97 pitches later. That's a ground ball. That's going to be another out for Montgomery. He'll continue now to Vaughn, who's 1 for 3 today. A full count, and that's a walk. And Booney, we might want to get... there we go. Stephen Brault. That's a one hell of an outing for Montgomery. Too little, too late, no doubt, but wonderful stuff. Brault will face Jimenez, a 1-2 pitch. Jimenez hits it into right field, and is this the beginning of the incredible choke? 2 on, 1 out now for Robert, who is 0 for 3. That is, oh, Aaron Judge out there in right field. Stunning catch, 2 away, runners stay where they are. And Abreu now comes in to bat. A 1-2 pitch. That'll end the 8th. We're 3 outs away. And, well, at least it's looking as though we may avoid a sweep. The DJ comes in. 2 for 4 today. Make that 3 for 5. How good is DJ LeMahieu? Excellent stuff from him. Hicks now comes in. He's 0 for 2 today. A 1-2 pitch. Hicks strikes out again. Maybe we give Luke Voigt another chance at designated hitting if we were to get to a Game 5 here. I'm still not completely confident, but surely we're not going to throw this away now. And that's a double play, and that will end the 8th. All right, let's go and close out this mofo. It is Brault to Moncada. He is 0 for 3. A 1-0 pitch. That's an out. Sega over to first. 1 away. Brault to Luplow, who is 0 for 2. An 0-2 pitch. And he hits him. That's so unnecessary. Runner at first. Grendel up to bat. 0 for 3. A 1-0. That could do it. There's 1. There's 2. And we've won Game 4. We'll be back for Game 5. Well, what a performance that was from Jordan Montgomery. I mean, he is getting better and better year on year. Whether we like it or not, the fact he's American and he's not on too much money means he will probably be around next season regardless of what happens. But that was very, very likable, wasn't it? Very, very likable performance from Jordan Montgomery. So we're going to have a quick look at what this means for the series as a whole. And it's still a long shot. Let's be honest. We have to win 4 in a row against the White Sox. It's only the second time we've beaten them this season. So it's unlikely to mean too much for us. But, you know, if you look at it, we've got Kluber going in Game 5. Where are we here? Kluber goes Game 5. He's one of our better guys. If he gets the win, you never know. It'll be a really tough one against Giolotto. But if we can, you know, Snell goes Game 7 for us. It's not going to happen, is it? But it's good to see at least we avoided the sweep, and that's really all we wanted to do, wasn't it? But guys, that's it for today. If you've enjoyed that, hit thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, of course, and I'll see you next time for Game 5, and we'll see if we can keep this thing going on a little bit longer. Take care.